Good morning. Okay, so today I have some stories. The first one is terrible. I'll do the terrible one first, just to get it over with. I hate these stories. This happened in Paris yesterday. Multicultural Paris. Yesterday. Female police officer, mother of two, 49-year-old Stephanie. She was attacked yesterday by this guy. And this is what they say. He stabbed her in the neck with a knife while shouting Allahu Akbar. We know what this means. Yeah. He tried to cut her head. Or maybe he even succeeded. You see, this is what it means. All right. The next story is ridiculous. Okay, this is the MHRA in the UK. It's an agency. They reported this, that up until the 14th of April, a total of 168 people suffered rare blood clots after taking the AstraZeneca, and 32 of them died. Well, nothing new here. We know that people die after taking the shot. The thing is, their conclusion, you might call it their conclusion, right? It's absolutely incredible. This is what they say. On the basis of this ongoing review, the advice remains that the benefits of the shot outweigh the risks in the majority of people. I wonder if these people listen to themselves. Well, we totally understand this, of course. Right? That there are some people here, actually 32 of them, who died, where the benefits don't outweigh the risks. Yeah. And still they recommend to continue with the shot. It's like a very bad dream, this whole thing. It's a terrible dream. Yeah. Right. Now, Joe Biden, I want to tell you about this. He was in this meeting the other day, a climate change meeting, and it was done on Zoom. So they didn't meet in person. He was talking to other world leaders about the climate change. Yeah. And he was wearing a mask. Apparently he was the only one. This must be embarrassing. Yeah, why did you wear a mask, Joe Biden? I wonder what the other guys thought of him. You know, he's sitting there in front of his screen, wearing a mask. Why? Yeah, makes you wonder. I also heard this. He's now recommending that, his plan is to have meat consumption reduced in the United States by 90%. I think it was before 2030. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this, but that's what he wants to do. And somebody did some calculation about this, 90% reduction of meat consumption. Yeah, you can have one hamburger a month. Wow. Now this guy, he's totally doing what these guys tell him to do. He's doing what the United Nations is telling him to do, which means the Rockefellers, yes, Bill Gates, everything. You know, Bill Gates is very interested in this. People shouldn't eat meat. You know, Bill Gates is investing a lot of money into this meat substitutes. Yeah. He wants to make a lot of money. And Joe Biden, he's just doing it. He's being a good boy. I want to read you a quote. This is from a Swedish guy. I want to read you the quote and then I will tell you who said it, okay? This is what he says. Both the Asian and Hong Kong, these are flus in the past, both the Asian and the Hong Kong went by almost completely unnoticed. The media coverage was minimal in an almost fascinating way compared to today. This despite the fact that the number of deaths can be compared. This was said by Anders Tegnell, and he is the top guy here in Sweden. He's the director of this big agency responsible for the flu and the shot and everything. Oh, he's the guy. So he knows what's going on. Yeah. He knows now what I've been saying all along. You know, this is so strange. When it started, you know, the thing with the flu, it was on media every day. You know, they talked about this on and on and on. And I thought, there's something strange here. Why are they talking about this so much? And he has the same observation. Now, the thing is, nobody's listening to this guy anymore. See, they used to, yes. In the beginning, when the flu came, he said, no, let's just make recommendations for people. And they will take responsibility and it will be fine. Just relax. That's what he said. And then there was this change, and I know exactly what happened. The command line from the WHO, from Big Pharma, from the United Nations, from the EU was established. And the Swedish politicians, the Swedish government, they were so happy to do what they were told. So they changed the whole thing and they started to ignore this guy. He can say whatever he wants. They are not listening to him. So they have this new law, right? And they can do whatever they want. And they do. They now put restrictions on Swedish people. They restrict our freedoms. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. We have to rise up, you know. I think we are doing it. We need to do it more. We need a proper, very strong uprising. Yeah. And about this, I have a recommendation, actually. You can do what you want with this, but this is an observation that I have about some of you guys, yeah, and myself. You know, isolation. First of all, it's a very bad thing, yes. I'm fortunate because we don't have this here in Sweden, no. So I can meet people and that's what I do. I decide, you see. There are some restrictions though, but I'm not isolated. I know that isolation is terrible. I mean, what do you think about it? How do you like it? You guys who are isolated. And then you have the anger. That's a very bad combination, in my opinion. You have isolation and then you have anger building up. You need to do something with this. Yeah, you need to take action. You need to meet people. You need to break the isolation. You need to become a member of some group or some association. Do something with it, you see? Yeah. That's my recommendation. Now again, it's your choice. What do you think? What do you think about this combination? Isolation and anger. What do you think it's doing to you? Possibly. Right. Be good.